Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech, and today I'm starting off a little bit early. Cosmic Chimp will be joining me pretty soon, but for right now, we're doing something that, well, he doesn't need to be involved with. It's kind of a gift for him anyway, so we are going to be replacing the orbital HUD, which is what I have on my task list up here. As a matter of fact, I should probably... Can I... Ooh, even without a reticle. Not bad. Anyway, replace the orbital HUD. That is something we're going to be doing here in a few seconds. But I wanted to talk just a little bit about HUDs in general. So in Dual Universe, there is a default HUD that comes with, any pilot seat or remote control or anything like that. And it's okay. It's fine. So if you right click on any pilot seat or remote control or cockpit or any of that kind of thing, and you go to advanced and you go to edit Lua script, you can actually see, and even the default script has a lot of... I don't have anything in here. What did I do? What did I do? Run default auto configure. Oh, I think I removed all this because I didn't want to accidentally pilot. But these auto configures will do it. So if I say pilot flying construct, it's going to replace all of the code in there. And then hopefully when I go to edit Lua script, I'll actually have, hey, look at all this stuff. So it automatically links up with all of the different things on the ship that it thinks it needs to be linked to. And there we go. Look at all this stuff. I had removed all this because I didn't want to accidentally pilot the ship from the navigator's position over there. But literally every button you press triggers something in the script. So, if I hit the speed up button, which in this case is actually scroll up, then it will add one to the axis longitudinal blah, 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 blah. Let me hop into Cosmic Seat. So Cosmic has a different HUD. There we go. So this is a replacement script known as the DU Orbital HUD. It's written by a guy named Dementia, and he runs the open source initiative, which is a group that's focused on open sourcing all their scripts. They're wonderful. I'm a member. I highly recommend them. It's a great place to go and get help with scripting, by the way. And the DU Orbital HUD is open source. And so it's added a whole bunch of really cool stuff. As a matter of fact, I think if I hold down one of the... There we go. If I hold down this, there's actually even like a little point to click kind of thing. I can go and turn on and off the brakes this way, or I can hit the right key combinations. For example, if I tap control, you can see that brakes engaged appears down there. You can see that they've added in all kinds of extra bits of information there. And if I hit G, then we will actually take off. Now I'm going to hit G again because I don't want to take off. I should. Are we going to brake now? See, this has been an issue for Cosmic. He hasn't been able to figure out how to actually get it to land for some reason. I'm not sure why. So we're just going to go ahead and leave the cockpit, and it's just going to kind of fall down, and hopefully it won't do any damage. Let's just make sure. Nah, everything's fine. It's all fine. We're going to be replacing this HUD. We're going to be upgrading it. I actually went and paid for a non-open source script that is a whole different world. Whole new world. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But we're going to have to do a little bit of preparation first, because this script is... it uses a lot more. So the DU Orbital HUD only uses the heads-up display when you're in the seat. This script actually uses a touchscreen on top of that, as well as it also, just like the DU Orbital HUD, it uses a database, and I want to clear the old database or replace it or something. So we're going to hop into build mode, and I believe that the database is under one of these guys here. Nope. Is it? Oh, it's back here. Okay. I knew it was kind of behind the console. I didn't remember exactly where. So I'm going to pick this guy up. So this is a blank databank, and you can see that there's no line underneath it like this. So it's completely blank, and we're going to go ahead and stick this in here. I want to put it right in the center. And now we've got that. So I'm going to move the damage HUD. We're going to actually move this board over to here. Just stick that right there, because we still want to use that. It has a really good damage control, like, information and all that. But we're going to get rid of all of these links. We need the core, but we don't need all these other screens or the flight seat. So do that. And then now, I'll probably put something there, but for right now we're good. So this is currently linked to... we don't need that one anymore. This is currently linked to radar, yes. The warp drive, yes. Anti-gravity. The core, of course. And one vertical booster. Why is it hooked to one vertical booster? We don't need that. But we do want it also linked to this databank. And I think we're going to link it up to that screen. We'll decide what we want to do with the middle screen later. If you've installed other HUDs, there's a normal procedure to doing it that involves downloading a file and sticking it in your game files. This one works a little bit differently. This one actually works more like programming boards, in that you just right-click on it, advanced, and paste Lua configuration from clipboard. Lua script load error. All right, let's try this one more time. Paste. I copied it wrong. Got to make sure and copy the file right. Okay, that's better. So now if we take a quick glance at the Lua script, we should see that it's fairly, yeah, that all looks good. Okay. So now I think if I hop in here, we won't get any errors or anything. Ooh, look at that. Look at all this stuff. Okay. So this, let me just pop out like this. So this is the heads-up display that I'm getting from my new HUD, which I realize I have not actually told you. This is Saga's Autopilot. If you're interested in buying it yourself, you can take a look at the link in the description, and he's got a video that shows off like all the features. I'm not going to get into all the features in this or how to install it or all that kind of thing. So you can go watch his video if you're really interested in it. Let him know that I sent you, though, because why not, right? Cosmic!
Hey, Epic, what's happening? You've been busy. Oh, I'm going to unlock you because I've got you like avatar locked.
Oh,
it's quite
got me all like glowy.
Glowy, yep.
I'm the ghost of Epictetus. Right.
I was going to say, wouldn't you like to be able to exit tabs by using escape?
But oh, yes, I would.
So, Epic, you've been busy.
Yes.
I've just joined in. I realized that you were recording over there. What were you doing? Or will you show me in a second?
I will show you in a second. I have a little gift for you that I just installed on your ship. Then. Yeah. But nice. First, you and I have both been having a lot of fun with this guy over here.
I've just made a batch right now. Is creating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a vending machine. I realized, like, I kind of want to wall this thing off and move the screen out. But why don't you show it off? Because I don't think anyone's seen this.
Okay. So first of all, when you stand over here, the sensor will come on.
Yep.
And then you can go through and scroll. You can scroll through all the carbon fiber products that we can make. Click what you want. And then you can click how many batches you want to make. We could do up to 20, I think it was.
Well, okay. You can actually do more than that, but I encouraged you to limit it to 20 for various reasons.
He doesn't want me to do a cosmic on it and break it, because I've already broken it once by making too many. But anyway, once you have what you want, so I'm not going to go with carbon. I want to go with a different one this time. I'm going to go with...
I mean, they're all carbon fiber.
Glossy carbon. There we go. And do that.
There you go.
So what I've done is I've created some batches already. I'm making a wall over here.
It's like a sample wall, right?
Yeah. And once I find things that I like, then I'm going to start adding them to...
You know you can do samples in your own nano pack, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But I might as well go through and add them all in, and yeah.
Sure.
Anyway,
Well, I
doesn't
just,
matter.
I mean, do you really need to do a batch of, oh,
I don't have to do anything, right?
180 cubic meters in?
I don't have to do anything, but I do things.
That is true. That is true. By the way,
End of the day is game.
my favorite thing about all this is you didn't
What's
have
that?
to waste any skill points in the honeycomb.
Yes.
So like
I
you
can't
literally you can't even
access
open
any
this
of it.
machine.
Nope. I can't open that. I can't open that. I can't open these. The only thing I can do is open these, and that's because I put some talents into the fuel.
Right.
So I want to dabble with that
Right.
for a wee bit.
Yeah.
Other
So
than that, yeah.
yeah, and these are all automated. We just have to load in into these machines or these boxes over here. We put coal from that mega node from last episode.
Actually, how much
And
have we got left? I've been busy.
oh, I've been topping it off, so it's full, ish.
We've still got quite a lot left, and I think
Oh
there's
yeah,
more in another container.
oh, in our own container, there's 156 in the main container, but if you look at the ore container, there's still like 750,000 or
Yes,
something.
there is. Yeah, there is.
Yeah. I've also topped off my abilities with pure carbon.
Okay.
So when I start these machines, they're like super efficient, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And
So
then
this is our production line.
yeah, so
It
that
starts
goes
from
in,
full-
and this will always keep 5,000 pure carbon in this box. And this always keeps 1,000 hydrogen, which actually we did run out of hydrogen. I needed this little thing. It's just slightly not enough hydrogen to
That is
work off
interesting.
of its own. So I have this extra machine here making just that little bit extra we need. These machines are making polycarbonate. These three guys are making the carbon fiber product, which goes into there. And it tries to always keep enough for 20 batches, which is why I limited your 20 batches.
Yep.
I didn't actually limit it, but I asked you to keep it limited. And then this machine very quickly turns those into whatever you order on this script, which, by the way, this is Screen Flare, I think it is. I'll put it on the screen, and I'll put a link down in the description.
I'll do the same as well.
Yeah, it's by a guy named Silver Zero. He makes some really pretty stuff. Also, this is a customized version to make it my colors.
I like it. So
Yeah.
yes, it's tapping. 2 seconds. Tapping back into what you were saying earlier about
Yeah.
making this all hidden away. I aim to make this into like a little shopping area or a storage area because I want to go into doing deliveries for people, and I need a place for me to store all their stuff whilst I've moved from different planets to Alio. So I was thinking about creating open shop down here that people
probably-
can come into and access.
Yeah, I would think down here would be the right spot for that.
Yeah, right the doors. This will be the front entrance.
Yeah.
So we're going to be using all the coal that we did to make, all the coal that we got to make carbon fiber products, and I'm going to decorate this.
Nice.
I'm going to really go all out. And at the very bottom, the tippy bottom, I'm going to
Tippy
be
bottom, huh?
tippy bottom. I'm going to make this all massive storage.
It's already pretty massive storage. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to look at this one. 748,000 coal are still in the actual ore area there. Love it.
And the malachite and
Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I love that we're keeping all of our stuff underwater too. I think it's hilarious.
We're trying to keep it cooled. You know, we don't-
Right? Is
we don't-
that how that works? I don't think that's how that works.
Okay, let's go out to the ship. I want to see what. Oh, I
wanna see my little
what
gift?
you've added.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is not completely done, but it's the beginning of done. By the way, we've still got the damage HUD over here,
Okay.
or the whatever this thing is, and it's you can change to the different screens, but I have it all set for only this one screen.
Right. Okay.
I've got these three screens set up. The one on the left is for you. The two on the
Okay.
right are for me.
Okay.
And we'll probably fiddle with that later. So
Okay.
go ahead and hop in your seat. And the first thing I want to do is make sure that this works the way I hope it.
Okay. I'm in. I'm in. So I've got my radar. I've got my command seat controller, my warp drive on the right. Okay. And then
Already I have a problem.
was that you can't get in your seat?
No, I did get in my seat, but it
I don't see you.
well, I'm not in my seat. I left my seat because it didn't. Oh, I know what the problem is. Oh, it won't even trigger my script.
Why is
Okay.
that?
Basically because there's already somebody piloting, then there
Ooh.
can't be another person piloting, so it just doesn't run the script. It doesn't stop you from piloting, or it stops you from piloting, but it does that by not running the script at all. So it's
Is
not
there
that big a
any?
deal. Oh, I got an easy solution for that, and that is
What's
I'm
that?
going to take I'm going to swap this out with a programming board.
Mm-hmm.
Also, quick question: which seat would you
Answer.
rather have? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the right, I always go to the left because that was always the
See,
first thing.
yeah, but the thing is like you're from Scotland, where they
Mm-hmm.
drive on the you're on the right hand side in Scotland.
Right hand side on the left hand road, the left hand side of the
Yeah,
road.
and I'm from the U.S. where I'm driving on the left hand side of the car on the right hand side of the road. So why we would swap here, I don't know. So how would I swap these seats really quick?
Swap
And
them
then
away.
yeah, it just makes more sense, doesn't it?
It was just because of the way it was set up, was it not?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
are we there yet?
Hang on, almost.
Okay, I'm
I need
gonna look
I
at
need a
my.
programming board. Okay, so now I'm going to load this script, paste the configuration. Yeah, that seems to have worked. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, I don't want this. I need darn it. I need to
What?
I need to link this board to the core. So now I can hop in this seat and turn on this board and script error. I don't know what to do about this, but how about I just tell you how this all works?
Oh, yeah. Okay, now because you go, I've got this script right. Okay, can you get in
Okay.
yours now?
Nah, not yet. I'll figure it out later. It's fine.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on. Right now you're in the configuration area. So
Okay.
you can just click on those like a normal screen. What do you say we just fly off to a moon really quick?
Okay. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so what I want you to do is click on the word navigation
Yep.
and then click
Okay.
on one of the moons.
Alioth Moon 1.
Sure.
Okay.
And then click on engage autopilot on the right hand side.
No. No. Well, it's not doing anything. It's just drifting.
That's weird. Can you turn it off and back on again? Oh,
We're gonna
turned
crash
off,
into that.
turned off. Oh, don't turn off the screen. Just just click. Okay. So I think we have to make sure that there's a clear space. Also, I need to figure out this
Dude,
how what?
you made me panic there. I absolutely. Oh, dude, the panic was real. I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
You're not
What am I
gonna run.
do?
You weren't running into it in speed. It's not that big a deal. You just bumped to the front a little bit, and it didn't damage anything anyway. Okay, Cosmic. I got a hold of the author of this script,
Uh-huh.
and he said he's going to look into it, but I don't think it's going to be possible for me to actually navigate from outside the main seat, at least for a while. I think he might be able to make some changes, just because of the way that
Yeah,
scripts
okay.
work in Dual Universe. I have a feeling that I was a little ambitious, thinking that I could just have a second seat or a programming board do this, but
You
let's.
can. I mean, there is ways around it, but
It's
that's a wee bit
doable.
too much of hard work.
There's
Yeah.
actually another script that I played with that already has a separate navigator script, but it's a completely separate script. So I think that that's going to have to happen. So also figured out the issue of why we didn't go anywhere with the autopilot, and that's because we told it to go where we are. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to
Wait.
save what?
How do you mean we told it where we are?
But we didn't tell it where we are. Basically, we didn't actually say that's where we wanted to go. I'll show you in a
Ah,
second.
right. Okay.
Okay, so first, I want to save the location we're in right now because
Okay.
we're sitting very nicely on this, you know,
Plateau.
on our little place here.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to remember that location. So I'm going to go to the route editor. I'm going to hit new route. And then I'm going to name it by hitting this there's a little button up there. And I can either type it using this keyboard or I can hit enter and just type it in here. So I can say Hilltop Parking. Why not? Confirm. And this is a route. Now, routes are not just locations. They're actually multiple locations. So we could have it so that, you know, you only come in from a certain angle, land, and you know what I mean? Like if you had a runway that you wanted to land on, you could actually set a location where you begin your approach and then the final location where you land. Personally,
wow.
yeah, it's very cool. Personally, I know this is our final location, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna create this waypoint 1 for right now from the current location. There's a landing distance, which is how far your core is away from the point that you want to be. It defaults to 100 meters. I'm actually going to how high up are you above the ground? Could you like just
52.
run? Well, you're 52, right? But can you go down and stand on the runway and tell me how close, like how far away you are?
From you?
Just what's your altitude when you're standing on the runway?
Oh, 43.
43. So we technically only need to be 10 meters away, but I'm going to set it to 15. So basically our core is 10 meters above where we land. Cruise speed by default is going to be 1,000 kilometers an hour. That should be fine. Cruise altitude, that's fine. Yeah, these are all good. So we've got a decent location. We might want to fiddle with this later.
Does that work with anti-gravity as well?
Yes, actually, there's an anti-gravity tab. Go ahead and pop in the seat there, Cosmic. I'm going to look over your shoulder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I get you.
Click on one of the moons.
Right, I want to go for moon 1.
Okay. And you'll see the distance there. You see the little...
Planet info, yep.
Yep. You see the little triple arrows that are next to Alioth Moon 1?
Yeah.
That is for setting it as the target.
Done.
So now it should say...
Alioth Moon 1, waypoint 1, distance is 8.2 SU, max speed 3 meters per...
So it's estimated time...
Yeah.
At max speed, which we won't be going max speed the whole time, so it's going to take probably 4 minutes or whatever.
Yep.
So now if you hit engage autopilot, it should take us there.
Nice.
Oh, that wasn't good. What did it do?
Crash. It
hit something.
So maybe we need to have like a way out.
I mean, it may be... So there are a lot of settings in this, and I think that we may be able to fiddle with that and tell it to, like, get up higher before it starts rotating around or that kind of thing. It's one adjuster that's been damaged. It's not that big a deal.
It would have been easier just to go straight up.
It might be taking us around the planet. I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's pretty smart, so... Are your thrusters on right now? Oh, they probably are on just barely enough to maintain the speed, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
But it's coming to daytime, mate. We're getting daylight.
Oh, are we? Okay. I gotta...
Look at that sunrise.
Oh, beautiful.
Sunrise on Alioth.
It's funny, it's less a sunrise and more an us moving. What would you call that? The sun's not moving. We are.
It's called flying.
It's an us approach sun. It's a.
Why are you overthinking this?
I don't. Because why am I overthinking this, Cosmic? All I do is overthink. That is half of my life is overthinking.
If you see the sun rising on horizon, regardless of what you're doing, it's a sunrise. That's
Okay.
the way I see it is.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I appreciate you grounding me a little bit. It's.
Oh my lord, your brain could have went everywhere with
Oh,
that.
good grief! You have no idea. No idea. It hurts sometimes.
I don't understand why it's sticking still. It's not moving.
Yeah, it's not a perfect script, that's for sure. But then again, I have yet to run across a perfect script.
No, we're not getting closer. It's not doing anything. It's just staying where we are. Autopilot, is it on?
It's off. Autopilot is off. What did you do?
Nothing. Yeah, it's not wanting to do anything for me.
Okay, so disable autopilot. Make sure that the anti-gravity is set for like 4,000 or 5,000, something like that. Disable the autopilot now. Okay, there you go. Why don't you just hop out? Anti-gravity should take over. We are falling like a mamma jamma. Get back in and get at. We're falling. We're falling.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Just. Oh gosh, this is gonna go bad. Okay, use. Yeah, you're doing forward. Tip down a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, tip up, actually. Tip up. Oh, baby. No problem. Was anti-gravity on, dude?
No.
Well then, why not?
No, I turned it on,
You turned it on.
but it wasn't working.
What do you have it set for right now?
5,000.
Okay, and it should bring us down to 5,000 and then just leave us there. But don't use your thrusters at all.
Nope, I'm not. Dude, the script's not working.
Well, ignore the script. At this point, we just want anti-gravity, which has nothing to do with the script at this point.
I don't even have that.
Dude,
I know.
why are the thrusters not on? Brakes, 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 brakes,
I'm trying,
brakes.
mate. I'm just going to step away from the computer for a bit.
Okay. I actually have a working version of that same script on my surfboard.
Get.
Okay, so can you give me the coordinates?
Yep. Doing it now.
Okay, copy coordinates, and then I'm going to add from Lua chat tab, paste, and that should be all I need to do. So navigation, Alioth, I'm going to do crash site. By the way, did you see the really cool like planet shape thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, engage.
All I can see right now is your butt, but yeah.
Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag.
I feel it.
Yeah. I don't know what it's loading in, but it is
I
loading
don't know if
in
we're going to
something.
make this.
Oh, we are. We're going to
Why
be
is it
fine.
going faster? Why is it going faster?
Huh? It's fine.
It was slow all this way and now all of a sudden it's speeding straight for the ground.
Okay, okay, okay.
Did
All
you
right,
take control?
Huh? I hit G just so that we took a brake landing earlier, and now I'm gonna... Okay, hit a little bit hard. I'm just gonna manually fly us the rest of the way. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. By the way, just to show off to the audience, if I hit Alt-5, I can actually get off and then hit Alt-5 again, and I can fly this thing now, like completely remotely.
And then crash into my ship.
No. Yeah, the landing ramp's fine. See, this is the problem, Cosmic. How do we get to the...
Yep.
How do we get to the scrap?
Just build and take blocks away.
I've been doing this all day anyway. You know, I honestly want to make a, like a hatch for getting between levels.
I agree.
I will deal with that later. All right, Cosmic, I have the damage report fixed up. I had to repair the programming board and the screen and the core and all that, but we now have a map of what's damaged. Oh,
Why did we get the autopilot? Tell me.
it works great on my surfboard, and it. I
No,
think it.
no, I bet it does. We just need to play with it.
Yeah, we need to learn it. Look at all that green cosmic.
Yep, I feel good.
Yeah.
I spent quite a wee bit of. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did a lot of it, and then you did the rest of it. I did like 30%.
Okay, we worked
Fair enough.
hard.
Yeah, we worked
Teamwork.
hard. I also spent a
Perfect.
lot of time fiddling with the script and figuring things out. So I now have the script installed on both pilot seats as well as the remote control down there. And I figured out the remote control, and it's really cool, Cosmic.
Okay, I'm interested to see this. So why don't you show it off because you have more understanding than what I do,
Okay,
and
I'll fly
then
us back.
yeah.
Okay, so first of all,
Can I just state one? Can I state a few things before we go? We crashed because several things weren't activated, like the brakes. Brakes were not what I expected it to be.
yeah, they were set to the default for the game, not for the way that you are used to it. Because the other HUD you were
Exactly.
using, the control key toggled brakes. So you were expecting just to be able to tap the brakes and
Yep.
have it stop us, but no, it was set for the other standard with the normal standard, but whatever.
Yep. There was a few other things as well, but do you know what? Once we understand the script further, it'll
It's
be awesome.
I agree. I'm actually pretty happy with it. So we're gonna give this one more big test. I'm gonna turn this puppy on, and we're gonna fly back. And I am using the remote control, and the remote control, well, it's really cool.
The remote control. It's cool.
It's really
Yeah, no, the
cool.
fact is you can sit in the seat as well as walk around
Yeah.
while still flying.
Yeah, so also, I don't know that if you used the HUD thing. So like if I click this HUD button up there, I actually get a copy of the screen on my screen.
Yeah, I did that.
And then you hold down the Alt key and you use the middle click in order to click on things.
Ah,
So I don't
okay.
know that if you played with that, but if
Nope.
I'm gonna go to Alioth, routes, and hilltop parking. And that's now I should be able to just hit engage. Also, I love this little visualizer thing, but I'm gonna hit engage autopilot, and I can literally, yeah, I can come back over here. We don't have to
So-
actually be in any seats to do this.
Question to you: how do you toggle between all the freezing yourself to the flying?
It's
ship?
Alt 5,
Alt 5. Okay.
right? But also, you don't have to do that. You can also just get in a seat.
And then that'll do it.
Yeah. Now it's giving me an error that's saying that I can't control more than one thing at a time, but I'm still controlling the remote control. So I actually can. I'm getting a lot of lag. I can actually come up here. I'm going to turn off this HUD, and then inside, let's just flip back to inside. Now I can just use a regular click down here and get my flight HUD, and I guess I don't really need a whole lot more than that. And then if I come back out here, now
This is quite awesome. The fact that it's flying itself. Questionable. Is it going to crash into our base?
I don't think so. I think it's actually going to do quite well. It might bump something. Speaking of which, when are you going to pay me back?
Well, since I've been selling a lot of my wire at my shop in the GTF city, in the last 3 days, I've made 5 million. So,
Ooh,
the
nice.
calculations, if I do my maths right, 2 years' time?
I think you've done your math wrong. So the question is, how much do I trust this? Because
None.
none? Okay. Because it's in parking mode now. It just went into parking mode on its own.
Okay.
And it's coming down at a slow enough speed. I don't think it even could do much damage. You know what, Cosmic?
Yeah.
I trust it. I trust it so much. I'm gonna turn off the flight HUD, and I'm gonna ride this thing down from the roof. I wonder how far away I can get. Can I just fall down and watch it come down? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is working great. I'm no longer attached to the ship. It's falling faster than I am. I fell through the ship. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna meet you down here.
There we go.
I am under the landing spot.
Oh, going too fast.
Is it?
Feels like it.
It might be. Oh! Okay, that did come down a little bit fast, didn't it? It's not too bad.
We have damage.
Tiny
If I
amounts.
was to
Oh,
land
like
this, we wouldn't have had
seriously.
any.
Oh, seriously tiny amounts. Like not even a percent. I'd call that a successful landing. And I just healed up most of the damage there too, so I think we're good.
Okay then. So the autopilot, we need to learn a lot about it. We need to figure out.
Is your headlight on? Grief. Turn off. Thank you. Okay, so
there's a red dot.
There's 2 more items. Yeah, there's not very much. Just 2 more items, and this will be all fixed. Tell us in the comments below if you think this is worth $10 million. Or not dollars. 10 million H
Quanta.
or whatever. Quanta, thank you. Which
Now, also tell us if you know a better script and you think we should try and play with.
Oh, good point. The ones we tried before are the DU Orbital HUD by Dementia, and we've tried Aviator's script, which would be really good for like a pilot, like an actual pilot, but it doesn't have any like stuff for lame people like us. And then of course this one, and the default, and the default one, which is
default as well.
Yeah. So, all right.
Once we have this done, it's going to be awesome. But anyway, let's leave this episode as it is. My name's Cosmic Chimp. This is Epictetus. And stay safe.
And I'll see you next time on Epic Tech. So, is it good enough to pay me back my money?
No. I think with the damage that you've done with the ship last crash, I think now you owe me money.
Yeah, I don't think so.